What's up, G.I. Joe fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we've got another cool one for you. All the way from 2003, we bring you G.I. Joe Valor versus Venom. High tech. Guys, we can close your show right now because with a name like High Tech, it don't get any cooler than that. Let's bring this guy in. High Tech is a super cool G.I. Joe, and I often give a lot of credit to the Cobra organization because of their super cool bad guys. Their bad guys are so colorful and the names are so cool. But this is one time where G.I. Joe truly trumps the Cobra organization with a G.I. Joe that has a cool name and a cool look to him to back it up. And High Tech crosses and checks all those boxes. He has an earpiece, and I did some research on this particular figure. This particular figure has a hole that has been drilled inside of the ear area where this particular earpiece can fit perfectly, very snugly, and I thought that was just a cool aspect. To be honest with you, High Tech doesn't even look like a G.I. Joe. He looks like something in between a futuristic type of vigilante or something. But he has so many all of these pieces that you're seeing here. I'm gonna get you a blown out look here. All these pieces are interchangeable. Let's bring him down. Let me get you a closer look. All these pieces are interchangeable with one another. So he can create all types of weapons. And when I saw this particular figure, that was one of the things that drew me to him because of all of these parts and pieces. And and on top of that, he just looked really cool. As you can see, he has a ton of stuff. His belt harness, as I call it, because it has so many parts connected to it, strapped to his leg. He's got the cool boots. There's a cool cartoon version drawing of him, of High Tech. Just a beautiful figure, and not a lot of cloth to this figure. The only cloth aspect is his pants. So this is Hasbro. This is Hasbro's way of really cutting corners. That we talked about, that cutting corners type deal where you get more of everything's a little bit more molded plastic, but it still looked cool. He's got his logo on the side there. Beautiful head sculpt. The head sculpt looks super realistic, and if we can get around here to the side, you can peer in and see right there on it, near the ear area. There's two holes that's been drilled in both ears, so you can flip-flop that device. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to the M.I.B. Master Museum. Please like and subscribe. This is what we do all day, every day. I'm hanging out in my collection room, and I'm just talking about awesome G.I. Joe figures. And today's offering is the G.I. Joe code name High Tech. And we're just hanging out with High Tech today. I bought this figure from a Walmart back in 2003. And he's been in my museum collection ever since. somebody once asked me, a friend of mine asked me if I would ever sell my collection, and do I have a price for it? And the answer I gave him was a two-part answer, or response, I should say. I said, probably not, but there's always a 1% chance. I mean, that's the equivalent. That's like saying, will Jay Leno ever sell his car collection? I mean, it's a passion that we have, and as collectors, we know that passion. And these artifacts and these collectibles and these beautiful museum pieces have become a part of me now, and it's going to sound crazy, but they're practically family. I've had some of these collectibles for nearly 30 years, and good times and bad times, so it would be hard to part with some of these figures. And yes, I was offered a price for my entire collection, and that number was somewhere around $25,000, and that was about maybe 10 years ago. And I told the guy, I thanked him for the offer, but I said, no, I said, man, you didn't even come close. You were nowhere near in the galaxy. So he said, everybody has a price. I was like, I'm sure. I was like, you just didn't hit it today. You didn't come nowhere near the price. But this is just a awesome figure. And this is these figures don't get nearly the attention that they truly deserve, because they look so basic. They were on the carded. For whatever reason, the carded figures never got much love. It was always the boxed figures, because the boxed figures were definitely looked at more on a deluxe level, and rightfully so. They cost more. But a lot of my favorite figures are carded figures. And let's turn this guy around. Let you see the back. If this is not one of the coolest shots, blow this shot out for you. If that's not one of the coolest shots, I don't know what is. He has been styled and placed perfectly, displayed perfectly. And once again, I love the way they did this this carded figure. They have a piece of plastic here, and then here is a heavy-duty commercialized type tape. So it's bonded. It's literally bonded to the card. So you didn't have to worry about the card peeling away, and anybody that's owned a carded figure knows the headache of a card peeling off, of the bubble peeling away from the card. I mean, it drives you nuts, especially if you're M.I.B. If you're an M.I.B. collector, it would utterly drive you crazy. Here's his backstory. And here's his High-Tech's file card. Born in Minnesota. Let's get you a year. 2003. Beautifully done. Let's spinning back around here. Guys, what do you think of High-Tech? Is he cool? Do you have him? Do you even know that this particular G.I. Joe figure existed? We would like to hear all of those things. Leave your comments right underneath the comment section underneath this video. Love to get the chatter started about high tech. Guys, we want to thank you for hanging out with us today in our museum. We have more fun in store for you, more surprises. Just when you think you got us figured out, we come in from a different direction on you. So guys, we got some more stuff coming from a different direction on you. So stay tuned, guys. You know the routine. God bless. And keep collecting.